Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and Modern Warfare Zombies is starting to get teased for Modern Warfare 3. It's going to be handled by Treyarch. It's going to be an expansion of the Outbreak mode that we had back in Black Ops Cold War. It's going to be continuing the story, and we now have some viral marketing which is going on, which we'll be covering here in this video today, as well as just talking about what we know so far in regards to Modern Warfare Zombies in general. This, of course, will be the first time we've ever seen anything like this in the COD franchise, so it's definitely going to be interesting. But before we jump into it, let's just take a moment to thank today's sponsor. This video is being brought to you by Ridge, who are currently teaming up with Hennessy for an insane giveaway, a brand new Ford Bronco, or, if you prefer, $75,000 cash. Over at ridge.com/Nero, you're going to find everything you need to know, and first things first, you can enter for the giveaway for free without spending a cent over on their website, and on top of that, you also get a bonus entry for every single dollar that you spend over at ridge.com/Nero. And the custom Hennessy products that they made together come with up to 1,000 entries just by themselves. So whether you're after the Ford Bronco or the $75,000 cash, you can enter for free and get additional entries for purchasing both Ridge and Ridge Hennessy products. Ridge even sent me over the new Hennessy wallet as well as the key case, and I have to say it's absolutely gorgeous. As someone who's been using Ridge products for ages, I was really happy to see these companies collaborate. I mean, the wallet, just like all Ridge wallets, holds up to 12 cards and cash conveniently and securely, and the key case is a great way to hold up to 6 keys without having to fumble around with the old school traditional ways of carrying them. All Ridge products have a lifetime guarantee and they're incredibly durable, so head on over to ridge.com/Nero to get started, where you can not only enter the Hennessy Summer Sweepstakes, but you can also get 10% off your order when using code NERO. Now, like I've said countless times before, I really do use these products every day. They're always in my pocket. They're part of my everyday carry. So once again, ridge.com/Nero and use code NERO to get 10% off. And don't forget that code NERO also gets you 10 additional entries into the Hennessy Summer Sweepstakes. So just come on, folks. A brand new Ford Bronco or $75,000 cash, if that's what you prefer. There is literally no downsides, so just head on over and sign up. And I would like to thank Ridge once again for sponsoring this video. All right, so Call of Duty is at it again. What they're doing is they're doing more viral marketing via cell phone. So that's going to be the cell phone number right there if you want to text it. Standard message rates apply and things like that. You text them ready, and then you're going to start seeing some things popping up. This is going to be the very first message that appears along with this image, apparently. That's interesting. And then after that, we start getting more teasers. And right here is where things start to get pretty cool. Like, you may remember all these characters from Black Ops Cold War. Of course, we have Ted from Black Ops 2 Transit also going to be there. And as we sift through some more of the messages that people are posting online, they're definitely going to be continuing the story of Black Ops Cold War Zombies. But Zombies itself is going to be a lot different this time around. Like, I'm not a zombie story guy. If you want to know more about the story, just check out literally any zombies YouTuber ever. For me, I enjoy just playing zombies. I enjoy exploring zombies. I enjoy all the progression that we had back during Black Ops Cold War. And what we're going to have within Modern Warfare 3 is basically going to be an expansion upon the Outbreak mode, which is not going to be round-based. It's not going to be traditional zombies. It's going to be open world zombies. So I didn't play a ton of Outbreak. I really didn't. I jumped in here today just to kind of get a refresher and like replay the game a little bit, just kind of get a feel for what it was like. It's an interesting premise. I mean, you go all these different locations, there's zombies everywhere, it's open world, there are boss zombies, there are objectives, there's progression with your weapons and getting power-ups and the different perks and things like that. I feel like what we saw in Outbreak and Black Ops Cold War was a nice foundation, and I'm hoping that they expand upon that within Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I mean, I would really hope that an open world zombies mode in 2023 handled by Treyarch would be incredible. I think it has all the potential in the world, but we don't know much about it. They've just begun the teasers themselves. But at the same time, Black Ops Cold War Zombies was incredible, which is why Vanguard Zombies was such a letdown. Like, just, we'll skip ahead here. I mean, we're going to show more regular zombie footage, but just checking out all the camos that you can unlock while playing zombies, all the unlocks you got every time you played. I mean, there's all these zombie-specific camos, with, of course, Dark Aether being probably the best-looking camo in Black Ops Cold War for you to grind for in zombies if you want to. On top of that, you had all sorts of progression paths by making your weapon classes even stronger by playing the game and unlocking these different shards. I forget what they were called, honestly. But you go through and you unlock all of these here to make your weapons better. You can go and upgrade all of your perks. You can upgrade your field upgrades. There's a whole challenge and progression system. Like, zombies felt fun, and not to mention the levels that you got in zombies were tied to your normal multiplayer rank as well. So not only are you like leveling up yourself, which doesn't really mean anything anymore since they got rid of prestige mode. I'm really hoping they give us information about prestige mode soon and whether or not it's going to be a factor in Modern Warfare 3. But not only are you leveling yourself up, you're also leveling up your guns and unlocking zombie specific camos. I think doing things like making it so you could only get the OG Blue Tiger by playing zombies was a really cool idea. So when you see somebody playing the multiplayer and they were rocking Blue Tiger, it's like, well, shit, this guy plays multiplayer and he plays a bunch of zombies because he wanted to get the Blue Tiger camo or the Dark Aether camo or whatever. You know, it was a neat concept. I think Black Ops Cold War had so much progression to it, but then when you go and play Outbreak, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt a little bit hollow at times. You kind of spawn in and you have an objective to get to. You run across the map or take a vehicle if you want. You're fighting through zombies and boss zombies as you get there. You get to your objective, you try to complete it, and if you do, from there you can exfil out or you can continue on to a new zone. Now there's a bit more nuance to it. I mean, there's things for you to find, there are Easter eggs, there are intel pieces for you to find, but also you may want to not just go so quickly and maybe farm out zombies a little bit more so you get more salvage, you get more credits, you get more things to actually upgrade your weapons, because typically you can only do that, to my understanding, after you complete the objective, and every time you move on into a new zone, the zombies get a little bit stronger. That is kind of like the long and the short, I suppose, of Outbreak. I thought it was an interesting premise, but it kind of felt hollow to me. It didn't really feel like there was like a lot going on with it. It kind of felt like it was a concept, kind of like a proof of concept game mode, basically, and I always thought they were going to expand upon it more, but then they ran out of time with Cold War. They had to start working on Vanguard zombies, which was a complete abomination. If you think about it, Vanguard zombies was kind of like Outbreak a little bit, but not really. So Treyarch's had all these years to kind of think about how they want to handle this, and now we're going to be getting that with Modern Warfare 3. And like I said, the teasers are going on right now. If you want to dive deep into the story and the text messages and all that, check out all the zombies YouTubers, guys. I'm just here to bring the news to you and talk about what we're going to be getting with Modern Warfare 3. I've only done a handful of Easter eggs in Black Ops Cold War. I couldn't tell you the first thing about the overarching story or anything like that. I just like shooting zombies in the face and unlocking camos. So that's kind of my thing, right? But I feel like Treyarch, going back to it, has had a lot of time to think about and iterate upon Outbreak zombies, and we're going to be getting that with Modern Warfare 3, while at the same time, there are still going to be the fans out there who are like, why? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing Outbreak 2.0? Just, if it's Treyarch, just continue Treyarch zombies, give us normal round-based maps, let us have fun. You know, but I think the reason why they're doing this is because they need a third mode, right? And Modern Warfare 2, the current game, right? Spec Ops was a flop and a half. It was just garbage. I'm pretty sure it doesn't even work to this day all that well for very many people out there. So they tried to replace that with DMZ. DMZ is, I don't know, man. DMZ's fun from what I've played of it, which admittedly has not been a whole lot. DMZ is solid, but there are pay-to-win bundles in the shop, and other than that, it's like kind of co-op, but a little bit of PvP, but you don't have to PvP. Like, I don't know. It's possible they may not continue on with DMZ anymore, because they've not mentioned anything about it with Modern Warfare 3. It seems like they really just wanted to get a third game mode into Modern Warfare 2 that fans could really enjoy, and DMZ, I think, was that. I think DMZ was something they've always kind of experimented with, especially with the rise of games like Escape from Tarkov and all the other extraction shooters. I think they had an idea with DMZ, and then they released it. Some people like it, some people think it's meh, whatever. And now it seems like, okay, well, we need a third mode for Modern Warfare 3. And interestingly enough, instead of continuing DMZ, which you think they would do that, they've decided to go the route of zombies, Modern Warfare Zombies, which is something people have wanted for a very long time, just to see what it would be like. It's Modern Warfare Zombies, but Treyarch is handling it. It's like, what are we going to do here? This could be potentially pretty freaking cool. But I think the reason why we're getting Outbreak 2.0 is because, of course, Treyarch's game is in 2024, and according to leaks and rumors, that game is also going to be essentially a 2-year game, in the same way that Modern Warfare 2 is continuing on into Modern Warfare 3. Well, rumor has it that COD 2024 is going to carry on into COD 2025. So in essence, we're going to have 2 straight years of a Treyarch game, and I think in terms of actual proper round-based traditional zombies, I think they're saving their best stuff for Treyarch's actual game, because, of course, zombies is known to be a big selling point for Treyarch's games. That's just my guess as to what's happening here. I mean, Outbreak 2.0 does have the potential to be great, and I will say, if you just want to, like, chill out and go play some zombies, we don't know the full systems yet, but, like, in Modern Warfare 3, if I can level up my guns in zombies, That sounds pretty cool. If there are zombie-specific camos for me to go for and a mastery camo for me to grind for, that also sounds pretty cool. I didn't really grind that much back in Cold War. I think I have 7 of the 9 weapon categories up to diamond. I think my last 2 are tac rifles and snipers. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do those. But part of me wants to go back and get Dark Aether just to do it, you know, because it was that fun, just relaxing, killing zombies, exploring the maps, and basically taking a break from skill-based matchmaking, while at the same time, I'm leveling up my guns, I'm leveling up my characters, I'm earning camos that I can use in multiplayer or Warzone or zombies or what have you. I'm also leveling up my perks and my weapon classes and my field upgrades. Like, it felt like anytime I did anything in Cold War Zombies, I was working towards something. There was always that grind there that didn't feel too tedious. It just felt like you were always being rewarded for your time. That felt good. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So I'm hoping Modern Warfare 3 follows suit. But like I said, with Treyarch coming out with their game in 2024, I have a feeling all the really good stuff is going to be reserved for that game. And whatever we have with Modern Warfare Zombies is kind of going to be a step down from what we would expect traditionally from Treyarch Zombies. I don't think it's going to be as bad as Vanguard, but I don't think it's going to be as great as Black Ops 3. You know, I think we're going to have something there in between, which is kind of what we had, if you think about it, with Black Ops Cold War, and especially the Outbreak game mode, which, of course, is going to be expanded upon with Modern Warfare Zombies. As of right now, I don't believe round-based zombies are even planned to be a thing within Modern Warfare 3. I think it's going to be this whole open world thing where you're going to be playing with even larger parties than before. I think they said you can play with like 6 friends, something like that, instead of the traditional 4, and also on the map, there will be other squads if you decide to play online, and those squads are all going to help each other and work together, and there's going to be a maximum timer of 60 minutes on the entire zombies mode, essentially. Like, you guys all have to exfil at that 60-minute point. Like, I don't know exactly what they're going to be pulling off here. I'm sure a bunch of YouTubers already been flown out and played early and they can't talk about it or anything like that, but like, I don't know. It sounds like they're going to be trying a lot of interesting things with Modern Warfare Zombies, and we're going to have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen, as always, how it's going to play out. But as someone who just likes to chill out and grind zombies and explore and level up my stuff, I'm pretty excited for it, because I definitely think I'm gonna put a lot more time, regardless of how it turns out. I'll put a lot more time, I bet, into Modern Warfare Zombies than I would, you know, Spec Ops or maybe even DMZ, which I know a lot of you guys enjoy DMZ, and it does suck that it seems they're just going to be getting rid of it. But maybe they won't. Maybe they are secretly working on it in the background there, or maybe they're not. For me personally, I feel like as soon as they started adding in the pay-to-win bundles into DMZ, that was kind of their way of like, all right, we're just going to cash in on this mode while we can before we get rid of it. That's how I kind of perceived it, but I might be wrong, and I'd love to hear what you guys think down there in the comments, as well as your thoughts and feedback on everything in regards to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Leave your thoughts and feedback down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.